Hello, this is matrices and determinants, multiplying matrices, example 2. Example 2, we have to find this product, and matrices always go by rows and columns, and the first, and we'll always define them this way. And the first matrix has 3 rows and 2 columns, so that's a 3 by 2 matrix. The second matrix is a 2 by 2 matrix, two rows and 2 columns. Now, because those two 2's are equal, or because those two numbers are equal, because they're both 2's, the matrix multiplication is possible, and the answer is going to be a 3 by 2 matrix. See, three rows and 2 columns. That's what our answer is going to look like. Now, matrix multiplication is pretty tricky. I'll show you how it goes. You just have to take your time and be aware of what numbers have to be multiplied and added together. I'm going to make kind of a big resulting matrix here, and we said that the answer is going to have 3 rows and 2 columns. So I've made some spaces here. Now to get the upper right hand corner, we have to take this row and multiply it times this column, and then we'll add that together. It's always the rows and the columns, so we'll be doing this row times this column. So -2 times a -1, and a 3 times a -2. So -2 times -1 is +2, and we'll add that to 3 times a -2, so that's going to be -6. We'll have a 2 minus 6 there. And then to get this one, we'll multiply this row times that first column again. And 1 times -1 is -1, and -4 times -2 is +8. So we have -1 plus 8. Now the bottom one is 6 and the 0 times the -1 and the -2, so that's -6 plus 0. Now let's see, to get the upper right hand corner, we'll be taking the top row times the second column. So that's a -2, that's going to be a -6, and 3 times 4 is +12. Okay, now we'll take the second row times the last column, and that's going to be 1 times 3, which is 3, and -4 times +4, which is -16. Now, to get the bottom one, we're going to take 6 and 0 times 3 and 4, so that's going to be 18 plus 0. Whew, that's the hard part. Now we just have to do these additions and subtractions and get the final answer. So we end up with -4, +7, -6, +6, -13, and +18. There, that's the answer to that matrix multiplication.